尽管对我打了烊，沉默是小孩子说的话，请告诉我今后怎么扛。
要抢个第一句话位置。
先头
总二
先头右边会转，会转，
左边。
转。
那去哪里啊？
靠右边前进呢，这是第一个啊。
这干嘛？这是船长啊！
船长过去再下一个啊，这边就好了。得路，抢得第一个停车位。标示一下，清楚一点。捷径吧，那应该是捷径。对啊。
see without my eyes. The first time that you kissed me, boundless by the time I cried. I built your walls around me. White noise, what an awful sound. Fumbling by Rogue River, feel my feet above the ground. Hand of God, deliver me. Oh, woe is me. First time that you touched me, oh, will wonders ever cease? Blessed be the mystery of love. Lord, I no longer believe, drowned in living waters, cursed by the love that I receive from my brother's daughter, like Hephaestion who died, Alexander's lover. Now my riverbed has dried. Shall I find no other? Oh, woe is me. I'm running like a plover. Now I'm prone to misery. The birthmark on your shoulder reminds me. How much sorrow can I take? Blackbird on my shoulder, and what difference does it make when this love is over? Shall I sleep within your bed? River of happiness, hold your hands above my head till I breathe my last breath. Oh, woe is me. The last time that you touched me, oh, will wonders ever cease? Blessed be the mystery of love.
喂，
所以你可以跟他交流一下，他也是猪肉口，就是跟你一样有肉骨的。然后只是想有要记录而已啦。
对啊，我们只是记录自己记录起来自己玩的。
耶！
耶
恭喜你的频道，你的频道用英文的。
，Jerry 猪，
他说他们叫百越特工队啊，
百越特工队就跑了。
所以你们的频道就叫百越特工队。
你打百越特工队就好。
哎，那我们的频道名字要换过一点。
按赞分享。
I don't really make sense, but I know that that's not bad. I'm lonely in a crowd, and I'm quiet when it's loud. No, I don't know what I want, but I'll figure it all out. I like to move around to a different beat. I'm walking with a smile down my own street, and I don't really mind why you all think, 'cause I am me, and that's unique. I'm living in my own world every day. I party by myself in my I love you
我不知道
when
这边
you're
没网络啊。
I feel dirty when I'm clean. No, I don't really make sense, but I know that you know what I mean. I'm hungry late at night, and I'm tired when it's light. I've got my imperfections, but I know that that's alright. I like to move around to a different beat. I'm walking with a smile down my own street, and I don't really mind what you all think, 'cause I am me, and that's unique. I'm living in my own world every day. I party by myself in my own way. Might look a little funny, but that's okay, 'cause I am me, and that's unique. Why should I be like everybody? It's overrated
说一
being
下感想吧，
ordinary.
太简单了吗？
还好了，平均打算差不多了，好吧。
I am me, and that's unique. I like to move around to a different beat. I'm walking with a smile down my own street, and I don't really mind what you all think, 'cause I am me, and that's unique. I'm living in my own world every day. I party by myself in my own way. Might look a little funny, but that's okay, 'cause I am me, and that's unique. Oh yeah. I am me, and that's unique. I am me, and that's unique.
就是我分点7分吃，可是我也不喜欢刻意去吃高热量的东西。
对啊，应该是说不能因为你有在运动就放纵自己乱吃
对
啊。
对，不是我觉得我自己有点暴饮暴食，
可能是因为你运动量太大了，因为你
Here's a little thing I'm
就是我觉得我代谢很快，
Every little bit
然后
of
健，
rest, every little trip that I'm on.
就是我容易对，
Oh, how the pendulum swings.
可是我一天应该要吃正常的分量的午餐吧。
What goes up, do-do-do-do,
我吃很饱啊，我吃很饱。
must come down, do-do-do-do, and what goes in, finds its way out,
哎，快点走了啦！然后照相了。哎，刚才那管理员跟我一直妖言抽过来之后，他说要照相，我跟他说我们是中资观礼，我再慢慢走。